Yeah, you see that. Uncle Bocow back in the building. Today, I want to give a shout out to all my fellow growers out there and some growers specifically I'm going to talk about in this video. And we're going to talk fermented hot sauce. That's right, fermented hot sauce. I got a lot going on here, so let me just find somewhere to start. So this, you see that in that container. I just took it out of the bag yesterday, or yesterday or the day before. I'm going to make a sauce out of this today. This was a bag ferment. We'll get into that in a second, and I'll tell you exactly how I did it. But these peppers were from Joshua Hedden from Hedden Family Farms in Mississippi. This is a 60-day ferment. It's very spicy. This is actually, I think, probably the hottest ferment that I've made so far. And what I'm going to do is just hit this with a little bit of vinegar and a little bit of garlic. And yeah, I'm just making a sauce just like that. I'm not going to pasteurize that. That's for personal use. Fermented for definitely long enough. 60-day ferment. Shout out to Josh Hedden. And I'll say this, man. Yeah, so the hottest peppers I got from him were Prima Tallies and Peach X. That Peach X wrecked me. So shout out to Josh. He grew so many varieties, man. I got peppers from him a few times this year. And man. And let me say this before we go any further with this video, that out of all the growers I got peppers from, there were only a couple of peppers that they had that were the same pepper. And that's just crazy. I mean, that's just unheard of. So I'd get 3 boxes of peppers from 3 different growers in a week. I remember this was about, I don't know, a month ago, and there was not one of the same pepper. None of them had the same variety. So I spread it out and got much variety. So now let's get into these ferments and how I do them. It's very simple. So first, let's start with what I just fermented. I just started this yesterday. Look at that. That's a brine ferment. Those are peppers from my boy Chase at Colfax Pepper Patch. Shout out to you, brother. And what I do with that is, this is very simple. 1 teaspoon of salt for every cup of water. It's that simple. People want to weigh the water and do all that. No, this is what I've been doing. I've been doing this for the past 3 months, and it comes out perfect every single time. No questions. Colfax Pepper Patch, like I said, we got Josh Hedden's. This is slam. I already tasted it, but yeah, once I hit a little vinegar in that. So we got the brine ferment there. Now this I just made this morning. People are like, why you got such a big bag? That's because so I don't have to burp it, or if I burp it, only burp it once. But yeah, this is a yellow mixture. This right here is 2.5% salt by weight of the peppers. So the peppers were, I think, I don't know, 300 grams or close to it. 2.5% salt in there. Make a mash. Put it in the bag, seal it up, and let it sit for however long you feel like it. This is a mixture of yellow reapers from Bill Corbett, yellow nagas from Chase from Colfax Pepper Patch, and there's some yellow T-Rexes and some other yellow varieties in here. So this is kind of an all-star yellow mix. 2.5%. Next up, yellow reaper. This is all yellow reapers with a 2.5 salt mixture in it. And you can see I already burped it once. If you see bags that are cut like that, and I sealed them there, it's because they were blowing up. Now in the summertime, my kitchen is very cool because I have the AC cranked, and these take a little bit longer. But now that the kitchen's warm, these things are just like on hyperdrive, fermenting very fast. All right, so it's yellow reapers, 2.5%. This is all simple stuff. You guys don't know how to make fermented hot sauce, just after this video, you'll know how. Same thing, 2.5%. This is Colfax Pepper Patch mixture right here. There is ghosts, reapers, scorpions, yellow naga, some mystery peach peppers, and I forgot what else. A couple chocolates. There's some chocolate bootlas in there. So that's my mashes. Oh, I got more. Stay tuned. And by the way, so let me show you some sauces. So this sauce right here, the Monster Mash, this is my best sauce, and everyone loves this. I've never got one negative review on this, the Monster Mash, and this is made with peppers from Colfax Pepper Patch. As I go through the growers, I'll show you a couple sauces I got. This right here is a little different. This is not a mash ferment. As you see, these are just halved peppers. I cut them in half, put them with the 2.5% salt, throw them in the vacuum seal bag. These are, see how watery it is? It's because it's warm in my kitchen now. It's warm in my house. In the summertime, they wouldn't have that much liquid. It would take a little bit longer. But this is another way you can ferment. You can just cut the peppers in half or quarters or just rough chop, 2.5% salt. You can go with 3% if you want. And then just toss it in the vacuum seal bag and be done with it. It's that simple. So this is another mixture of halved peppers, just cut in half, 2.5%. These are peppers from Chase, Colfax Pepper Patch. Once again, another Yellow Reaper mash. This one's a week older than the first one I showed you. Shout out to Bill Corbett. These are his Yellow Reapers. Excellent peppers. Man, I'll show you. And I got some sauces I made. This is one I made from his Yellow Reapers right here. This is a pineapple Yellow Reaper sauce. This thing is good, man. It's sweet and it's got heat to it. So, and this is a very simple sauce. This is Yellow Reapers. I roasted some, and some of them I cooked them in the pineapple juice. Then I hit it with a little bit of just a dash of lime juice. And then hit it with the pineapple, and this is it. I mean, look at that sauce. It's beautiful. All right, next, we're getting into, you see I got 2 burps on this one because it's a little bit older. Gator Jigsaw Mash from my boy Nick Kemps from Hellgarden. That's the Gator Jigsaws and some jalapenos, 2.5%. And that makes this sauce, the Mean Green. Yeah, this has got a very a strong fermented flavor. It's very, very good, and it's spicy. The jalapenos mellow out the Gator Jigsaws a little bit, but I still like to put them in there because I get complaints sometimes that my sauces are too hot. And so, all right, so that's Nick Kemp's Gator Jigsaws. What else we got here? We're gonna keep going. We got another one from. Another bag mash. This was I started this on 10/14. That's from Colfax Pepper Patch. About, I don't know, man. There's about 10 different varieties in that bag. That thing's breaking down nicely right there. All right, running out of room here. What do we got next? Ooh, this one is really watery. This is going on a month old right here. I think it's about 3 weeks right now. This is. You see it all just ran down. Look at how watery it is. Look at that. That means it's just getting there quicker because of the heat. This is Bill Corbett mix. Shout out to Bill. This is just a mixture of his peppers, all different kinds of reds. That's probably got about 20 different varieties in it. This one also. This is from my boy Jonathan, Belrae Micro Farm. Look him up. This is a mixture of gasoline peppers, yellow fevers, and chocolate amnesia. Like this is just a lethal mixture right here. This is going to be a good sauce, and this one's going on about a month too. I know it's at least 3 weeks old. I did date some of them I didn't because I really didn't care. I just know that I want them to, ferment from anywhere from 30 to 60 days. Oh, and this is also a sauce I made from Jonathan's Pepper, Belrae Micro Farms. This is Funky Fatality. So this is a Fatality 60-day ferment. I have none of this left except this one bottle that's sealed. And this is for me and my wife, and we're going to save it and eat it sometime during the winter. And it's so good. I can't believe how good that sauce came out. I've never fermented Fatality before. And then I got one more here, another Gator Jigsaw ferment from Nick Kemps. And So let's go over and I'll just talk about the hottest peppers that I had this year, which are from these 5 growers. Chase Colfax Pepper Patch. He got a red mystery pepper that we didn't know. We don't know what it was. And that thing wrecked me. It was so hot. I was in panic mode. Also, his red bootla. His red bootlas are ridiculously hot. In the top 5 of hottest peppers. Nick Kemps. Man, the NK Hellhammer. That thing ripped me. NK Hellhammer also is Sinister, and he's got his Tangerine Fiend. Man, real hot. Like I said, the Peach X and the Prematales from Joshua Hedden. Complete panic mode, utter panic mode. Jonathan up there at Belrae Micro Farms, the Amnesia. I think the Gasoline was another one that scorched me, but that Amnesia put me down. It put me on my back. And Bill Corbett, he sent the Peach Brain Collapse. Oh, man, that thing was brutal. And a couple other ones, man, that just... But I've just got some super hot peppers from these guys that I'm talking about. So check them out, man. I'd say this, that everybody that I bought peppers from this year, I got a good deal from them. The peppers were excellent. They were in excellent condition. They, of course, they were hot, but flavor also, because heat is one factor. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to give a shout out to all my growers, man. And you know, you don't see any of my hot sauces from stuff I've grown. I don't think. I live in a small condo that doesn't have good sunlight. We have HOA and all that stuff anyway. So, but I did grow some peppers outside my work, and I grew some out in front of my house. But they were just from rescue plants. They were from plants that I seen at the farmer's market and already had pods on them, and they were root bound. So I grabbed them, and just took the pods off, made hot sauces, and then what I did was just try to loosen up the root ball a little bit. Throw them in some other dirt and throw them outside. And I got pods, I got a second round of pods from them, but nothing major. They weren't getting enough sunlight. They were malnourished from the beginning. They were just, they're rescue plants. I mean, some of them I paid $1.75 a plant for. And, if it had 10 peppers on it for $1.75, hey, guess what? That's an all right deal. I got to make some hot sauce, and I had plants that I could grab peppers off. Most of the time, my wife would eat those peppers because I would run out of stuff from the growers, and she likes to eat fresh pods every day. So yeah, like I said, guys, this is very simple. Once again, I'm just gonna say it: halved peppers or mash, 2.5% brine. Throw it in a vacuum seal bag. If it blows up, you burp it and just reseal it like that. If it starts getting, a lot of air in it. You can turn the bags over every couple of days or once a week. You don't really have to, but I do. What I do is, you see how you get like that? I fold this in half, lay it flat, and you see that mash lays nice and perfect like that. And I throw them on a casserole dish, kind of. Some of them fit in it, some of them just kind of lay on top. Leave them on my counter. Some people like to put them in like a dark closet or something like that. Other people, they have, like Chili Chump has the fermentator. He has a refrigerator that stays at 68 degrees. If you're going to do ferments that are longer than 90 days or 6 months, I mean, maybe you might want to do something like that. For me, I'm doing 60-day ferments. Sometimes I'll do a 30-day ferment if I'm getting to the point where I do a little bit shorter when I do the brines. I don't do the brines as long because you get calm yeast on top, and sometimes you get a lot of calm. Sometimes you could get mold. I've never once had a batch go bad. And I'm telling you, I'm a newbie. I just started fermenting hot sauce this year. I've never done it. I've made hot sauce fire roasted and, stuff like that, oven roasted hot sauces for years. I mean, but as far as fermenting, I just started. The brine ferment, the 1 cup of water, you put 1 teaspoon of salt for every cup of water. That was something that I just seen online somewhere, and I tried it, and my first brine ferment came out perfect. And so I've never changed that. That is so simple. I see these people in the fermented hot sauce groups and all these other groups, and they're like, I want to do this. And there's these people in there that are overcomplicating it. They're telling them, weigh the peppers, weigh the water, this, that, and the other thing. And then do this and the other thing, man. And they're really confusing a lot of people. I mean, I know it's not that hard, whatever. It's not. But I just found it easier to just keep that method, and then also with the bag ferments, 2.5%. I got a scale. I have to use that, and that's what I use it for. There ain't really no way to measure for the bag ferments any other way. You can't really, you have to weigh it. So, but with the brine ferments, man, trust me when I tell you, 1 teaspoon of salt for every cup of water, and you will be in business. And it's really simple for me because I have 4 of these, but I do 2 at a time. So I have 2, these are 2 newer ones, and I have 2 older ones that are ready to come out. And all I do is I just do 8 teaspoons of salt and 8 cups of water, and it fills both of those jugs up right to the top perfectly every time. So God bless you guys. Thank you for watching so much. Like I said, it's that simple. Fermented hot sauce. Shout out to Nick Kemps, Hellgarden, Joshua Hedden, Jonathan, Belrae Microfarm, Bill Corbett, my boy Chase, Colfax Pepper Patch. I would also like to say, besides all the sauce I made from these peppers and these guys, I got more. I got tons of varieties, blueberry, all kinds. But I also have peppers in my freezer from every one of them growers. I have peppers frozen, vacuum sealed. Okay, so they don't get frost and freezer burntness on them. Vacuum sealed, I have about 50 pounds of peppers. So I will be able to make sauce and have peppers to cook with throughout the whole winter and the spring and hopefully early summer. If I run out right before the new season starts, I guess I'll just have to, suffer a little bit. But hey, subscribe to my channel. We're going to be doing some more pod reviews this week. Once the pod season is completely over and we cannot get any more, then we will go on to sauces and products and different things like that. And you guys will get to see me try some tincture real soon. And yeah, I'm definitely scared. God bless. Uncle Bull Cow out of here.